What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have fun playing some Dragon Hot Springs. So we're playing Bard class with Invigorated Hot Springs. I realize that this is actually a pretty insane kind of ability that we can go off with, where you can have Bard class. Anytime a legendary creature enters the battlefield, it gets a counter onto it, so it's modified. So then it will have haste, and if we have Aetherhub on the battlefield as well, they'll be able to add mana. And so with Bard class leveled up, we could potentially have just things reduced enough that we are able to just kind of keep going off and cast a ton of stuff. I didn't include what's the one where anytime you cast a spell you add 1 red mana as well. Like, I didn't want to go off of that because I wanted to do a little bit more different stuff here, which was diving into blue. I've never dived into blue with my legendary spells with Bard class, and I realized that Tanazir Conjurix actually is really sweet when you have Bard class, Invigorated Hot Springs, and Tanazir on the same turn, because then you get to have it enter the battlefield with a counter onto it. It gets to double up the counter that it has onto it. Invigorated Hot Springs only works at sorcery speed, so unfortunately we can't like put the extra counter onto it and then go off, but still making it a 6/6. If we have Mirror Box, it gets even bigger. So then we attack it and everything gets its power and toughness replaced with how its power and toughness of Tanazir Conjurix, which will then be a 6/6, and we get to attack in tons of other things. Will have counters onto everything, and so then we'll just be able to have a massive board attacking it at instant speed. And so the game plan of this one is to kind of have the initial early game Bard class type of stuff. Jesper, Sentinel, Magda, Bard class. We do have Targadars as well to make sure that we can fill up the board a little bit. And then I wanted to go a little bit more janky, more crazy. We have Galazeth Prismari creates an extra treasure for us. Magda, Aetherhub, all these guys hit the battlefield and can immediately help us add lots of extra mana to the battlefield. It was like where we're utilizing Bard class, but it's a little bit more of like Invigorating Hot Springs, ramping up just to get to big things as well as kind of the other game plan of this one. Helena to make sure that we can give other things haste, maybe put 2 more counters onto Tanazir Conjurix, hit it for tons of damage. Toski for the card draw, Estus Chariot, just because we are making some extra tokens with Tamio as well, Gnawbone, Vorinclex. Just like, I wanted to kind of go off with more the rampy side of Bard class, all of the things we're doing here. And so the focus a little bit more on Aetherhub and Magda and Bard class. And then with Aetherhub, any other legendaries that creatures we have will also be able to tap down to add mana. And so that is kind of the game plan of this one. And from testing, anytime we get a Tanazir on the battlefield, it's just like, it's game over immediately. It's so good to be able to buff up all of our stuff hidden. Unless they have like a board wipe the next turn or farewell or whatever, then we're in trouble. But ultimately, this is super fun, and we get to try out some different takes on decks that are already out there and fun to see, and try to see some 3-color shenanigans we can do. And that is what I like to do. So let's go into the gameplay. Let's see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, we have our colors for Bard class on turn 2 into a free spell, which is huge. And hopefully we draw some other stuff along the way. So turn 3 Bard class into a creature. It'll be a 3/3 with the counter. And ultimating the Bard class, of course, is really huge too, where we can start, we need to find an Aetherhub. Aetherhub is really the most important thing here, but Toski on turn 3 or turn, well, yeah, whatever. The next turn after we do the other things. Throw this out on red. Pass turn. Throw this out on green Bard class. We are mostly just splashing blue. This can cover the red and green costs of our other spells, though. So anything that does have blue, we have to play with our mana base or with our treasures or Aetherhub tapping down, all that kind of stuff. So be able to utilize our blue mana is actually very important. So activate Bard class. Targnar, go. I also want to hold on to these guys because we are going to have lots of legendaries. And so I'm kind of in between on what exactly to be playing here. Play out the blue source, though. Toski on the next turn. I'm actually getting, fairly close to Vorinclex as well. And this is where it's actually kind of cool because I'm not playing just the typical stuff here. They're not going after Bard class. So cool. All right, down for that. Borrowed time. Otawara can actually, ooh. Oh, wow. All right, throw this out on red, I believe. Green, I guess. Yeah, green. We have more double green sources. So, Magda. Yeah, Magda. Toski. See, this is where if I had Hot Springs out on the battlefield as well, oh, that's so good. But we do need to get these guys out there so that we can start doing something. Hopefully there's no board wipes or anything else going on. I am definitely going to be just playing out Vorinclex and hitting hard here, too. It'll be an 8/8. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We still go Vorinclex here. They're gonna have to have removal for that. So yeah, go Vorinclex, go. It's an 8/8. Oh, it enters with it, so it doesn't have a chance to actually have the effect to double the trigger. So Vorinclex, this guy. Yeah, I don't think we're sync with Magda. Okay, that's fine. We still get to draw cards, do cool things. They should crew up the Chariot and Bloktowski. Not gonna do it. Oh, they're there. Okay, they are doing it. Cool stuff. We get to draw a card. We get to deal 7 to their face. Feel the pain. Come on, Hot Springs. We still don't have a ton of extra mana. We're only getting this to be 1 cheaper, but 1 cheaper is still pretty awesome. Yeah, I love this as well. Hot Springs with this card. This is actually the reason I built this deck, is because Hot Springs with Desert Doom is an insane card. Block you. They get to draw 2 cards, so they also have the Toski. Fun stuff happening. Desert Doom, man, the Tanazir is the reason we're playing this, but it doesn't have haste yet. But I get to double up counters onto something, which will be really cool. So yeah, Tanazir go. 2 counters that get onto it because of Vorinclex now. Now we get to double it and double that. Yeah. Do I go with Magda as well? How aggressive are they going here? I think that we go for, I'm going to kill you if you don't hold your stuff back. Play instead. Tap jumps. Draw 2 cards. Come on, Hot Springs. All right, so we also have the bounce with Otawara here as well now. So pass turn. Which I can bounce the Borrow Time and block. It'll come down as a 4/4 because of the Vorinclex. All right, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what we want to have happen with this deck. I mean, that's even like, oh, we didn't quite get all the synergies. Man, Magic is fun. All right, we don't have any of our like fun combo stuff, but we do have Tognar into Prismari into Tameo. Is that actually enough for anything to really be awesome here? I think I hate mulliganing when I have all of the lands I need, you know, because we can mulligan into something way worse than this hand, and we still have the chance to draw into all the stuff that we want. Duelist. Mill 2 cards. And his controller mills cards. So, you have the mill. What a fool. Mono blue control, which means they probably have like a syncopate here, which will be really bad for us. Magda's cool though. Syncopate, counterspell, essence capture. Counter onto you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, they're doing all the cool mill stuff that Mono Blue does. They're so awesome. Alright, Targnar go. Fast turn. I think with this guy, I don't really care. Well, I can double up his power and get in for more damages. Having lots of mana can be useful. I'd like to Vorinclex before Tameo. That would be rather sweet. Wow, all the things we needed. That's cool, though. All right, so they definitely have another counterspell here, right? So we're going to go Galazeth Prismari, and we're going to hold on to Halana until later. Essence Capture. Yep. What? No! I figured I might as well play it just in case they had something else, so then I can go for Vorinclex on the turn after. But we're still fine. Just holding up counterspell mana. Play this out on red or green. I think we do need more green in general. All right. Go Halana. We've seen essence captures, so I'm hoping that they have less counter creature stuff, and maybe they'll have other things like Fading Hope or whatever else. Do I need to get aggressive? If they flash something else in, have it cost less. Yeah, so no attacks. They have just another duelist. It doesn't help us a ton. They should have flashed it in to hit the Helena, though. So they're going to have Fading Hopes. They're going to have Syncopates, maybe? Disruptions for sure. So we want to be holding up 1 mana when we cast stuff most of the time. Tameo is pretty sweet with what's going on here. Oh, everything gets exiled there, though. But we do have a fairly expensive deck. Essica. Essica's dope. That lets us play 2 things here. Vorinclex is so good, though. We just put the counters onto Vorinclex. It becomes a 10-10 and we hit in. They're tapped out right now. Like, it's so good. I'm just trying to see if there's anything extra we can do. Yeah, we get out the Vorinclex. Just that for now. Down to 10. Down to 25 cards left. Seagate Stormcaller, doubling up a Fading Hope. Madden Cacophony. All right, that's fine. They're tapped out, though, and we definitely have the win, so I'm okay with that. Invigorating Hot Springs. All right, Hot Springs. Go. Essica. Go. Counter there. Counter's there. Yep, good game. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so we did get to do all of the things. I only have 1 Vorinclex, I think, in here. And that's cool that we've been finding it 2 games in a row, but that's not really the game plan. Still fun. 2 tapped lands. All right, this deck does have that issue sometimes, but that's fine. Keep it. We have Bard class. We have Magda. Toast. Yeah, we have lots of good things. We just need to find 1 more land, hopefully. Get out Rockfell Vale. Untapped land. Yeah, boy. All right, so put this on green. Magda could be interesting here. Bard class. Magda's interesting because we could actually attack in, get ramp for real ramp going for us, and then do some other stuff. I think it's actually Invigorated Hot Springs here. Fast turn. Now all of our stuff will have haste. Ooh. So activate this. Magda comes out. An extra counter on there. Swing in. Get a treasure. That's all for this turn. Next turn we have Tanazir or Toski or whatever. Life is good. Toski probably first. I mean, Tanazir is almost a straight up win though. Yeah, they're saying good game already. Yeah, let's go Toski. Draw 2 cards. I was looking for land and stuff, so yeah, play this out there. And then Mirror Box. See if they have counter spells or whatever. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's busted. That's so good. See, that is the benefit of this, is like they might have some good stuff to deal with our stuff at sorcery speed, but being able to go instant speed against all this, I honestly, I don't know what they were doing either. It looks like they were the 5-color deck, so that helped us a lot. But cool things. And then we were gonna get the Tanazir the next turn. Oh, it was gonna be so beautiful. It was gonna be so big. All right, we have tons of ramp into 0 legendaries, but we have all of our enablers, so let's just hope we don't draw more and more enablers. Luckily, I only have 2 Jasper Sentinels, and it is a really good turn 1 play for us. We also don't have many of our tapped lands right now, so like this is a potentially good hand. We found a blue source. Don't have Play with Fire. You rude person. You're going to kill my guy. Voltage Surge. All right, so Anvil is what we're up against. Cool. All right, Statuette. Magda. All right, so that means I do want to prioritize Sentinel here. Or do I just want to get the Bard class out? So on red. If this is the Anvil and everything else, they're probably going to have more removal. I want to get my guys to be bigger to dodge things like Voltage Surge and everything else. They're probably going to have Spike-filled hazards. If it's the mono red version here, then we could be in trouble. They don't have the ability to sacrifice yet. Yes, that was actually very lucky for us. This deck, yeah, this is the mono red version, which is so fast if they do it right. All right, so okay, there. I think it's just Sentinel though, because I want to get the hot springs into Magda for the next turn. Yeah, just Sentinel. Last turn. We actually have to have blue mana to even activate this, so I need to get this out on the battlefield eventually too. Another Voltage Surge. Now they can pay for that, sacrifice, get everything to be massive. Yeah, scary, scary board state coming at us here. I actually kind of want to hold onto the Sokazan as well. So I can just make 2 dudes eventually. They didn't use Smelter deck. Dude, what is this guy doing? They had so much damage there. Whatever. Fine with that. Hot Springs, go. Magda, go. With a counter. Oh wait, let's get another counter. Am I just blocking? Perhaps. Getting a Vorinclex on the next turn is massive. And so I do have the mana to do that if I attack in there. If they have removal, we've already seen some decent removal. I don't think they can kill us on this next turn, and then we get to have this come in as an it'll be a 7/7, put a counter to be a 9/9 power kill. Alrighty. No artifacts for them. Down to 13. Perfect. Alright, throw this out on... I need... How much blue mana do I actually need? Not that much. But I already have 2 green, so that's fine. Yeah, Vorinclex, go. They have another power word kill, we're in trouble. Attack in. They've used so much removal already that they should be running low, but they also haven't played a lot of other things, so there's a possibility they have another one. Blood Tithe Harvester. That gets a guy. They can only call Anvil, sacrifice here, activate the stuff. That's fine. But I mean, they need to have blockers. Gain some life. Yeah, if we draw literally anything, we're in such good shape. So we have this Sokazan, which is nice. Do I actually want to put a counter onto one of those guys and swing in? Our Trampley guys are important. How much do they have to block already? Not be dead. Could activate this. So I'm trying to think if I can win right away. So I put this on the battlefield. I give one of them a counter. It gets 2 counters. It becomes a 3/3. They have to block with both of their stuff to not be dead. Doing it in response to them attacking in, though, can be also very powerful. So we're just going to go ahead and go here. They already have to block with everything to not be dead. Actually, wait, no. It's still dead, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. I just realized we still have them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Because he had 3 power, I was thinking that I was 1 off from being able to hit in there, but the toughness. Anyway, easy peasy. I don't know what I'm complaining about. On to the next one. All right, up against this fella. I'm not going to try with that name. Double Bard class can be pretty fun. That is extra counters onto creatures when we put them out, which is great with Anazir. It doesn't necessarily help us ramp up much extra, though. We're going to throw this out on green, because I'm going to be putting that on blue. Go Bard class, go, pass turn. We do get a chance to ramp up here. So Bard class, level up, play out Magda, get a counter onto it, attacking, get treasure. That should let us get 2 Artanas here. I'm debating how much I want this other Bard class to go out first. Double Tanazier is pretty sweet. That's actually really good against the deck we're playing up against too. If this is Anvil, swell stuff. Deadly Dispute. Voltage Surge. Okay, yep. So they prioritize killing that. That is fine. Now the question is do I want to get out this other Bard class before... Oh, a Mirror Box. That sounds fun. Before I get out of Quandrix, because I'm not doing anything with this without a Quandrix on the battlefield. I can't even level up the other Bard class. Mirror Box would be really good. I want the ability to play 2 things on a turn, though. So let's go Quandrix this turn. It gets a counter onto it. We get to put the counter onto it. It's a 6/6. It dodges, I think, most of the removal. If they are the typical Anvil deck, they're actually running... a lot of people have been running the destroys everything power word kill that doesn't destroy dragons. And so then it's just like, yeah, you got nothing. Ooh, yeah. Anvil. Starts making... Dude, I cannot spoke right today. Infernal Grasp. Okay, so they are not playing the power word kill, which I don't know why people are playing that one, especially when you have Anvil and you're gaining life every turn. You should be playing the Infernal Grasp instead. Maybe they're playing multiples, but whatever. And now the question is, do I just get that out right now, or do I get out stuff like Mirror Box, allow myself to have multiple other potential plays here on later turns? Yeah, so I think that just having, in general, all of our creatures be bigger and better, or more awesome, is what I'm looking for. They're not throwing out a ton of threats just yet. They could have Den of the Bugbear swinging in. But their hand is, I think, a little bit more reactive. Smelter, okay. Smelter's bad. They don't have the... They do have the mana for treasure here. Yep. That's what we're worried about, is now they have threats. That's where we should be having creatures on the battlefield. So I can play this out. Bring back a Tanazier. I can do that on the next turn. Yeah, we really need to find some more lands too. I do like having action though. So this will be a big old dude. 7/7. Yep, they get to go wide, which is definitely an issue. We have to win at some point here. Block, and if they have Voltage Surge, they can sacrifice one of the other guys to kill this now. Because it's not quite big enough to avoid that. Yeah. Honeymoon Hearst. Aye. A land. All right, I can play out Tamiyo. I can bring back my big dudes. They're gonna force them to have something else again. I mean, that's the only thing that produces creatures. So yeah, that's what we do. I can tap this down. They have the ability to kill the Tamiyo. I could just bring back the Magda. And try to keep Tamiyo alive. That would give us more ramp. Nah, I think we got to go for the Quandrixes. So yeah, we lose Tamiyo to do that, which is very annoying. Creates a token, which doesn't get the buff from Mirror Box, right? Oh no, this says each legendary creature you control this, and then each non-token creature on the other one, as long as they have the same name. I mean, hopefully they don't have another Voltage Surge or whatever else. They've been able to just keep having so many cards going off here. Had the right stuff at the right times over and over. Sacrifice is there. They should activate this now. Yep. Which we're just taking way too much damage. Take 6. We need to be able to find more creatures and not just more enablers. Oh my goodness. Down to 10, down to 4, down to 3 with this one. And then as long as, yeah, we have to find stuff that's not just the same creature over and over again. What the junk? Well, we're going to show them everything we got. There's another mirror box. Here's another Bard class. Yeah, good game. So dumb. Come on. That was stupid. All of the enablers, and these are 2 ofs, you know, yeah, whatever. Cannot find the things we need. All right, so there you guys have it with Dragon Hot Springs, Bard class Dragon Hot Springs fun shenanigans stuff. And we never got to see the full on like combo go off with this one. We got to see lots of smaller versions of the combo that were really good and really powerful, and like it did happen. We got Bard class, we got Hot Springs, we got Tanazir, we were able to put out other stuff, and we won with that combo with Halana. So like we did get to see the combo. It did happen. It was really fun, really cool. The downside was that we had some other issues kind of come up as well, where I'm not sure if I'm showing. There's a lot of other games I ended up playing. Like I got like my first, I had like 4 wins in a row, and then I got a couple of good combos off, and then I just ran into like 6 people where I was on the draw every single game, could not find the pieces I needed, and any piece I did find, they had like the perfect answer for it right then. The opponents just had like the net draws against our deck, and so this deck definitely isn't, it is super powerful, but being on the play is almost a necessity for this deck to actually work. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed what we can do with this one. I like Tanazir in here, but I do think it's probably better to kind of just splash blue. I initially built this actually because I wanted the Desert Dew. We never actually got to see that happen here. I've played that as well with this one with Hot Springs, and so busted yet. So playing a teamer mid-range deck with this could actually be really powerful too. But I've done so many other Hot Springs type of decks. I want to do something kind of new and interesting. I like Bard class with Invigorated Hot Springs. When you have those together, and you would get a turn to survive to be able to like build up and do some fun stuff, oh boy, it's amazing. But being able to actually have the board to do that is really difficult, and it basically requires us to be on the play, or for them to not have 3 pieces of removal, because if we don't have Essica, Magda to survive, or Bard class, or whatever else, then we don't have enough of a board to do anything. And so that's a big issue. That's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.